What's up YouTube, Mr. LlamaRPG here, and today we're officially announcing the LlamaRPG official Discord server. It is here for you to join. It is basic right now, but I'm going to be filling it out with some different things, some places where we can discuss, announce the different things that are coming up with it. There can be Q&A for it. I can discuss thoughts I've been having, changes the game will be getting, all sorts of cool things like that. Now, of course, LlamaRPG is not out yet. It is a game that I am developing. And so currently, why I'm launching the Discord server right now is because we just got a server up and running. This is our first prototype really that we have up running for play, all of this. There's still plenty of stuff not on it currently. We don't have all of the art assets and stuff in there that we've been working on. There's a lot of stuff around the game design that has been designed but hasn't made its way in yet. But I do want to at least showcase this because it is, in my opinion, a really great first kind of step, right? This will take us into the next world of it. Ignore this background. This is Warren likes anime. He put some weird background up. So we have offline mode, online mode, and there will be mod support for this game. But we can go online and we can connect to a server that does actually exist. Give it a second. Did I botch it again because I... Oh, all right, hold on. We'll relaunch. We're just relaunching. It's fine. There we go. And we'll make chat. And we can go in and play as chat. Now, this is obviously showing hitboxes and stuff. And the llama right here is not the llama asset that we will be using, but just a generic one to kind of put in. You can see it is a 16-bit game right now, and so you do get to move around with your little llama and have your little fun. Currently in the game, we have our inventory system. We can spawn in some items, spawn different like levels of items and stuff, just to do a look at some different items here. And you can see what these items will be. Right here you have the power level of the item level, defense on it, damage, required strength, dex, whatever stuff for all of these different items right here. So we have that. We have our skill tree where, let me level up, 20, level up, 20. So I'm level 20 now, and you can see, for instance, all right, cool, I can put some points, and now I can go into the mage tree, and I can start investing into, this stuff. And all of this is working currently for the current set. Now, again, there's 2 additional classes that have now made their way into the game, Guardian and Knight, and these are not here at the moment. So this is still a previous iteration, as there's always more things kind of occurring and stuff there. But it is nice to see that we do have some of these pieces. Additionally, we have monsters and our battles that can occur right here. So you can go up and you can spawn a monster and you can fight it. And we win, we kill that monster. So that's like, again, a very, very like basic look at the combat. This isn't what the UI is going to look like or anything. This is a very early look at all of it. But, it's still good to at least get a good sense of it all. Ouch. No. Whew, close one. So yeah, this has a very nice, simple look. I mean, again, to even get it to this point, I think is great. We can take a look at the ice world over here. Obviously, the ice world is not technically just walking through a house, but at least, this can give a sense of more of what a town is going to look like overall is like this, right? As opposed to what you kind of saw before over there. So that was kind of just your initial basic town. This is your ice town, which has, you know, some more fun and everything. And there's no, I'm taking the path, but there's no boundaries set up on this yet. So we have a llama asset that will walk. It's just not put in here currently. Here's a look at a little bit of a puzzle. A little bit of fun over there. Again, this is not like fully implemented in a complete great way, but just, you know, I'm just trying to give you a sense of how the game is going to look a little bit. Here's our warp point back. Whoop. So, you know, I just want to at least show it a little bit and give you that general sense of the game. Yeah, so this is the current prototype. Like I said, this is running on a server. We can have everybody join in on this same server and we can all like run around together. That currently does exist. We did a little testing of that already. So this is the online mode where people are getting in on the server and stuff. There's so much more here that's going to be continuing with this game. So much more stuff that we're going to be doing. Hopefully soon we'll have a little like pre-alpha for you guys to be able to join in on that server as well and mess around with and do stuff. Yeah, there's going to be a lot more. And like I said, even right now, just behind this, there's so much more that does exist for all of the, you know, what the skills are going to look like, what the monsters are going to look like, what the formulas for experience gain, and all of this is going to look like. All of that stuff really does exist back there as well. Currently, it is going to be launched on Steam. That is where we are putting it out. I want to make the game good for Steam. That is my... Who is spawning these? Somebody's on the server spawning rocks. That is going to be... Epi, are you on the server? That is going to be the initial thing. Because something that I hate is I hate when a game is developed, it was you, I thought so, developed for all of the platforms at once, and then it's like when you're designing it, you're making these, okay, well, you know, to make it good for console, we should make it like this, and so it's not actually as good for the PC user, and to make it good for mobile, it should be like this. I don't want to deal with all that stuff. I want this game to be good on every platform in every way that it is. Yeah, we'll get that. You know, so all of that. Additionally, I want this game to be ported over, though. I do think this would be a great game to exist on console, to exist on mobile, because it does have simpler controls. It's a turn-based game. It's a JRPG, right? So you do have that, you know. And again, even with the combat right here, you know, but I want to make sure that I focus on like getting really good hotkeys and things so that you can get through this stuff. So it is a turn-based combat game like I talked about before, but instead of just a single action that you're doing, whatever, you are picking your two actions. Right now it's just showing weapons and stuff and your spell, and you're using this to fight against them. So it's a 3 action in a single round that's going to go off to fight stuff. So the combat, I think, will be really fun. That's something I'm trying to focus on even more. But again, all of that will happen over the time here as we get that all kind of set in and test it more and see, is this fun? Do we need to change it? Whatever. But yes, I do think it'd be something good to port over because, again, it's something that is easier. It's a turn-based RPG. So you can have that port and it should still be functional and still be fine, but I want, you know, a mobile UI to be different from a computer UI, because when those are just the same, it's just annoying, right? In my opinion, a lot of times it just doesn't work out as well. So yeah, other questions, other things I'll be answering on my Discord. Again, I'm going to be sharing a lot about that stuff. These trees and everything just came from a pack that I purchased. So you can just use that on a commercial pack. Can we see a battle? Like I said, the only piece of the battle that we have right now is just you pick your weapons and your spell, and then you fight and kill. That's all we have. This is the first prototype of everybody online being able to do all that stuff. Yeah. Final pieces. It will not be pay to win, and it will not be pay to garbage either. For me, I hate even paying for cosmetics. It was something I considered for this game. Even though I hate it, I was like, oh, well, is that the thing to do? Because it would work. I've got a great monetization model of having cosmetics where you could buy a cosmetic or you can find that cosmetic. There wouldn't be any cosmetic that you could only purchase, all of that stuff. But ultimately, I just threw it all out. I just hated it. I was just like, no, I don't want... I just don't want to do that stuff, right? I just dislike garbage. I just dislike monetization in games. So basically what it is you will pay for this game. I'm thinking it'll be $9.99, and that'll be the game. It'll just be that amount. You can play it there forever. Maybe there'll be expansions or something that'll have a little extra cost, but maybe not. Maybe that'll also just be a free part of it. My thought is there'll be some sort of community boss that you can fight with money to release the next expansion at some point. So if the community all fight the boss and he has $10,000 in life, at the end of the $10,000, then the expansion's released and everybody gets it. Something like that, right? We'll figure that stuff out later. Regardless, all I want is for the game to not feel like a game where you have to be putting money into the game, where you're being hammered for it, where it's every time you see a skin, it's like, oh, they bought that or anything. There's no llama pass. There's no any of that. So we're just going to remove all of those pieces. Can you pay for more inventory slots? No, you will be able to find more inventory slots and unlock them in the game, essentially. So all of the pieces that you normally would think, can I pay for this? No, it's in the game. If you want more inventory slots, you use your in-game gold and finding them. If you want a cool cosmetic, you trade for it or you go and find it. That's it. It's just gonna be like that. So, yeah, I'm gonna try this crazy concept where you have to play the game to get cool things in the game, instead of buying them. So we'll see. Yeah. And other than that, the game's just supposed to be fun. I hope the game is just fun. There will be PvP. There will be PvE. There's going to be a focus on... I'm looking at doing weekly arenas where you can have a different style of arena every week that will make certain elements stronger or weaker and stuff, right? Which isn't a new concept. But it'll be something that can then be added into the PvP and, just be great for all that. So, anyways, yeah, this is our official launch. Make sure to get in the Discord server. I'm going to have a lot more information there. I'll have Q&A. I'll have announcements. I'll have a place just kind of hopefully try and organize it so you can go and find info on it. We'll start a Kickstarter at some point here soon, but this is the game currently, and I am very happy with what all we have. So, mwah! Don't forget to like and subscribe, YouTube. Peace, everybody.